It's fitting that Bob Doyle's portrait will be in the Hall of Fame displays out at Riverdale, since he's the one who helped bring the Hall of Fame to Riverdale. But Bob's path to Riverdale actually started at Columbine.
Well, I fell in love with the game. I had a lot of people know when the '67 PGA came to town at Columbine. I had never played golf, but I went to every round of that event, including the 18-hole playoff, fell in love with the game. My dad bought me a set of clubs. I actually made my high school golf team with a set of clubs that didn't have a sand wedge or a pitching wedge in it. I went to work as a caddy at Cherry Hills, got my first job in a pro shop at 16.
Bob spent over a decade working at pro shops around the state, refining his skills, until he was presented with the opportunity at Riverdale.
Ed, it was 26 years ago, actually, this month, the month I turned 30 years old, that I signed a management contract to run Riverdale. Nobody ever understood what we were doing out here. I was in charge of grounds maintenance, golf operation, food and beverage. Actually, we did things out here before people really thought of the total management concept. And looking back on it, I can't believe it. The things we got to do with the Knowles course and obviously the dunes, it was the opportunity of a lifetime.
It was an opportunity of overwhelming proportions. Bob oversaw the completion of the clubhouse, the opening of the Riverdale course, and, well, everything.
I paid everybody, from the guy mowing the greens to the people who were serving the grilled cheese sandwiches. And, you know, I think back on it, in 1985, I had to mortgage our house so that I could make my very first payroll.
But with the support of his wife, Jodelle, Bob was able to practically live at the golf course and help raise two sons in the process.
You know, it was tough in the early years with small children, but as Brendan and Eric grew up, I think it became a great benefit. I got real involved with their high school golf team, and I think a golf course is a pretty neat place to grow up.
You know, it almost became my other brother. You know, I have a younger brother, but it became the other family member, and it's where we spent most of our time. We spent more time at the golf course than at home, really. And, you know, my memories of growing up are either sitting on my dad's lap going through P&L reports, counting quarters, or hanging out in the restaurant.
Bob's 22 years overseeing the dunes and the Knowles courses at Riverdale was nothing short of spectacular. Bob put Riverdale on the national map in 1993 when he was able to get the USGA to host its Amateur Public Links Championship there. And just 3 years later, Bob directed the Nike PGA Tour trucks into the Riverdale parking lot. Bob played host and tournament director for the 1996 and 1997 Colorado Classics.
I think what stands out from both of the Colorado Classics that we did, Ed, was the strength of the field. I mean, if you go through the programs, I mean, Stan Utley played, you know, he's had a fine playing career, but Skip Kendall, Stuart Sink, Chris DeMarco, I mean, the list just goes on and on.
Bob also oversaw the renovation of the clubhouse and was instrumental in bringing the Colorado Golf Hall of Fame to its new home. But the development Bob is most proud of is that of the people he helped along the way.
I think top on my list are all the people that have helped me here and worked together on the team that helped build this great place, the little bit of impact that I had on their lives, the 12 apprentices that went on to be head professionals, directors of golf. The impact I could have on people's careers, I think, is probably the most memorable out here.
As a leader, Bob has been able to have a tremendous impact, both at the state and national level. Bob has twice been president of the Colorado section of the PGA and has served on countless committees.
Because of Riverdale, I had the opportunity to pursue interests with the PGA. Everybody knows that I went through the chairs with the Colorado section in the 1990s, but I've also served on the National Board of Directors. I've now been on 9 national committees with the PGA of America. I'm proud of my role now as the head of the accreditation and evaluation teams for the PGA of America, evaluating the 20 golf management programs around the country.
And Bob has got to assist with tournament administration at the highest level.
Started play on the first tee of PGA championships. I've been a rules official at 2 Ryder Cup matches. Both times I had Phil Mickelson when he lost. It was my thrill to try to find Phil's ball at the K Club when he hit it 40 yards out of line, and trying to keep those crazy Irishmen away from his ball was was really something to do. But
if you look closely enough, you'll see Bob right there next to the big trophy and the great players. And those of you who have played golf with Bob know why he's never seen actually holding a trophy. But he's won his fair share of awards, including twice being named the Colorado Section PGA Professional of the Year. Tonight, as we honor Bob for his outstanding achievements throughout his career, there are a number of people who want to share in the celebration.
Hey Bob, I don't think 20 years ago there were very many golf course managers that would have been willing to give a gal her first superintendent's job. So I'm going to take a page out of Pete Dye's book and give you a big old kiss on the cheek. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, Eric Doyle, can you tell us about Bob Doyle?
Short and crooked? Yeah, no comment, definitely. Actually, you know what? I think he owes me 50 bucks.
Bob, on behalf of the 20 PGA Golf Management University programs, I want to congratulate you on your induction into the Colorado Golf Hall of Fame. You were simply the right man at exactly the right time when chosen to serve as our liaison to the National Board of Directors and as the current leader of the PGA's accreditation and evaluation team. Your compassion, integrity, dedication, and selflessness are an inspiration to us all. The work that you have done will continue to greatly impact our industry, the association, and the many future PGA professionals to come out of our programs. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor.
Hi Bob, this is your friend and PGA of America President Al Aronowski. We're here at the 72nd Senior PGA Championship at the Valhalla Golf Club, and I had to take this moment to send you a message, my friend. Congratulations on being inducted in the Colorado Golf Hall of Fame. For all that you've done, for all your tireless efforts, not only at the local level there and in Colorado, but what you did on our National Board of Directors and through our National PGA Education. You're a very special person, and giving so much of your time, your talents, and your expertise, you've enriched the lives of our PGA members and the lives that they touch and those that love to play the game. I congratulate you on this very special honor, and well done, my friend.
And on that note, we welcome Bob Doyle to the Colorado Golf Hall of Fame.